Amazing people, this morning we are going to be sharing on some of the brutal truths about success. Why am I coming up with this discussion? Because many people think that success is a walk in the park or it's built on a bed of roses. When we see people driving the big jeeps, driving the flashy cars, the latest models, we forget or we lose sight of the grinding they do as individuals in their private corner. When people, the successful people you see today, when they were grinding, when they were going through challenges, through tough times, through perseverance, they did not come to announce themselves to you or to the world to let them know that, look at, this is what I am going through. Success is messy, it's painful and full of brutal truths that no one will teach you in school. But here they are laid out plainly for you to understand. I would want us to understand that when someone faces rejection repeatedly, but uses each one as fuel to improve, they don't come to tell you. When you see people breaking deals or, winning deals or contracts, you don't know the numerous rejections they have had. Just like people having their dream job, you don't know the numerous rejections of or the negative emails they have been receiving, at times countless. Some people, before they hit their dream job, before they get that dream job, they might have had even thousands of rejections. But once you see them successful and then maybe they come for Thanksgiving, we get so excited. We lose sight of the fact that they have gone through rejection. And this rejection did not make them grow weary. Rather, the rejections they faced built their mental and emotional muscle. It made them to have experience to understand that life is not built on a bed of roses. So they used the rejection, the repeated rejection, to fuel themselves in order to improve. Maybe you apply for a job today and you're rejected. The next question is not to fall back in desolation or in disappointment. Ask yourself, what didn't I do well? Or what did I not do well that I would have done better? And then by the time you understand, you just have to improve on yourself. The next thing is that many people don't know that success requires networking. You don't become an island and you expect to be successful. Networking leads to unexpected opportunities. Network with people. Meet people, get to know people, discuss with people. Proving it's not about what you know, but who you know. That is what it's all about. Who do you know? You may have the ability, you may have the intellect, you may have the talents, you may have all of what it takes, but you may just need some vital, important connections to change your story. That's what many people are ignorant about. Experience triumphs over degrees as a young entrepreneur learns on the job. Experience is very, very important. So you have to link up. You have to, connect with people that have gone through what you intend to go through in order to understand their experiences. Because they say the wisest people now are not people who learn from their own experiences, but they are those who learn from the experiences of others. Because if I have to go through something, through an experience to learn my lesson, then I will never grow. But if I learn my lessons from other people's experiences, it takes me 5 times ahead than my peers that would have been waiting to get the experience by themselves. A shift in mindset propels someone from mediocrity to excellence. What's your mindset all about? Are you that kind of person that you think that life is too difficult? Or you think that people must have dipped their hands somewhere to succeed? No. Yes, others actually dip their hands somewhere to succeed. But what about you? Do you think that in all the midst of successful people, all of them must have stained their hands? No. It requires patience, perseverance. You keep grinding in, you keep putting in the work on a daily basis. And one day you may just break through. That is what is called a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough because you have been pushing and pushing, cracking and cracking, until finally you now see the light at the end of the tunnel. That is what it entails. I hope I have made some of us to understand some of the brutal fruits about success this day. Good morning.